What up, Keyforge? I am Zoc, and we are here for a Terran Keyforge League match. Round 3 versus Not Tonight, and then I should be playing Quick Draw tomorrow night, actually. Um, so, for Terran Keyforge League, we are playing 3 Fates with Vault Masters 2025. Everybody got 3 sealed decks. So it's been a while since I've actually played, so let's take a quick look at my decks. We have Exarch Pitneck, the Master Pilot, Saurian Shadow's Unfathomable. It's kind of solid all around, but nothing special. We have the infamous Master of Navalt. Looks like a pretty good Geistoid. Not a bad Shadows or Unfathomable either. Only 13 creatures. And then we have Urban L of the Fierce Vault, which has triple Mars first. Double key abduction, not necessarily a way to get him off. So yeah, those are my 3 decks. Let's take a quick look at Not Tonight's 3 decks. We have Vein of Barbaress's Vault. Let's see, lots of capture pips, double Reaver, double Golden Spiral is really nice. Calpy is always can be backbreaking. Okay, we have the Master of Charnel Vault. Double Six Semper, double Ronnie, double Life for Life, triple Scoop Up, Mixed to Tall Minded, another Key Abduction. Okay. And then we have Gilcrest the Furred Vault Master. 87 sass. Not a ton of creature control. Let's check out creature control in these other 16 in this one, a Kaboom, and 10 in this one. Return the Rubble Maelstrom. Okay, nice. But this one is all ping damage. Adult Swim can do some good work depending on the deck it's against. We have Eureka, double Archimedes, Articulated Wren, Eddie. Too much to protect is always good. Double Thundertoad, double Abyssal Sight. 19 creatures. Okay. So she's got some good stuff. So the order of decks this week is Short Adaptive, then Archon, then Reversal. So I need to pick which of these is going to go in the what slots. And mine are all actually relatively close. There's maybe partial just a little bit better here and there. I mean, like this one has artifact control, this one has less creatures, this one has more creature control. But nothing stands out like for any of my decks, so it's kind of hard. Do we need to worry about countering anything here? So we're going to do Short Adaptive first, then Archon. What do we think she's going to pick for Archon? Let's see, this one has 29 expected Ember. 28 expected ember, 25 expected ember. Wow. I kind of think she might go this one. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised with all three of them. I kind of think this one is overrated, even though the Unfathomable is really good, and always having too much to protect is really great. Let's check out the disruption in all of our decks. Double Abyssal Sight, Illusions of Grandeur, Oubliette, Merkins, Vandalize. This one's gonna Vandalize Merkins. Another Abyssal Sight, Kelp, Maelstrom. Okay. On my side, we have a Subtle Chain, Lights Out, Merkins, double catch and release here. Brain Drain, Subtle Chain. For this one, catch and release, Abyssal Sight, Maelstrom, Brain Drain, double Subtle Chain. So this is definitely my most disruptive deck here. All right, we're getting all set up here. I'm going to pick Infamous Master for reversal just because of the low creature count, even though it's got some other nice stuff. We'll go Urban L for short adaptive and Exarch for Archon. So let's get going. Short adaptive. I already forget the name. Urban L. Okay. So let's pull that over, and then we'll have to see what we're playing against. Velki is a two-time winner of Kagi, so very good in adaptive. So this might easily be an 0-2 match for me here. We'll see, because especially for Archon, my deck's not very good. Her decks are better. So doesn't mean I can't win, but it's less likely. So if I need to win the match, I really need to win this short adaptive match. Okay. What are we going up against? Gilchrist. Okay, which is our highest SAS one. Good dis. Decent shadows and logos. Very low creature control. I have 15 creatures. Alright, so which do I actually want here? Does artifact control matter? Not really. I think we still go for hers. Question is, how many chains is it worth? It's not super fast. The creature control is the biggest thing to be worried about here, but I think we'll still go up to 5 chains. I don't really have a number of how high I'll go. Um, Vilky bid 6. I mean, we're actually already getting into where I'm not comfortable going too much higher. I think I might just let her have it for 6. I'm the first player. I think that's good. That means she gets to get a bunch more out in the second. So I need to get as much out of my board as possible here. This is not a great start. Nah, this is a really bad start actually. Well, we're gonna mulligan this. Okay, and they're deciding whether they're gonna mulligan. And they do. I guess we go shadows here. Yeah, not great, not great at all. Oh, they start with a Logos Eureka, and we're already on the back foot here. We were hoping for a Compod start, but no luck. Filky goes shadows, miasma. Merkins plays Mind Your Elders. Manchego. And a bone kniving. Let's see, they don't have too much recursion. Oh, that's awful. Got Bull's Mars first without any Mars creatures. Hey, what's up, Ember Meaties? Nice to see you. Just starting out in our short adaptive match versus Not Tonight. Not starting great. But we'll see. It's still early enough that we could turn it around. Yeah, I haven't been streaming as much. There's just not much going on. So yeah, makes sense. All right, Not Tonight goes back in the shadows. Makes sense. Can easily get to check here. Just reaps 3 times. We'll go into Equidon. We're gonna fight off the bone kniving. We'll fight off the Merkins. Then we'll return Pen Pal. We'll just reap here. We'll play back out Pen Pal, and then we'll security detail to take Not Tonight off check and get their check at 6, which is good because they have too much to protect. And now we have a 5 Mars with 2 key abductions, 2 Mars first, and no Mars creatures. But it is 5 Ember. Hopefully we can push this key through so that we can just gain 5 Ember next turn. If not, it gets a little bit tricky. We could even discard all 5 of our cards with Shopping Spree and draw 5 more. Oh, they Wild Wormhole and the Vandalize. What are they going to discard of mine? They haven't yet gone Unfathomable, which is really scary. They discard Puzzling Trinket. Okay. Velum comes out. Ganymede Archivist comes out. So we do get our key here. They get to check. Which I don't have a way to stop unless I do that Equidon play now. But I think we're just going to go Mars. We have to just play cards. Now we get our Mars creature. That's too bad. We got Nerve Blast and our own Manchego coming out. They get their first key. How much more Ember Control do they have? They have a Ronnie and a Too Much to Protect and Eddie. The Miasma's gone. The Bone Kniving is gone. Tingy Mingy, Covetous Hema. Manchego's back in the deck. So yeah, they still have some stuff to be worried about. And what's even more worrying is they still have 2 Abyssal Sights coming, 2 Thunder Toes coming, so they could kind of wreck us in Unfathomable here. But if they go Logos, they can also archive 2 cards, which is really good. And after this turn, they'll get rid of their last chain as well. Alright, they do go back into Logos. Whenever they get into Unfathomable, it is gonna hurt. They're building up archives. They just reap twice, archive twice. Oofta. Okay. We'll go Shadows here. Gonna Nerve Blast, Archivist, Reap with the Vinda to take it out. They discard Echoing Death Knell, which isn't nothing. We're already into bad Ronnie place, so we're gonna do that. Go Manchego. I think we're gonna discard Kaboom and Bolter. So they're halfway through their deck. So they definitely could have too much to protect or Ronnie here. They do go Shadows. They do take their archives. So yeah, we're going to get hurt a little bit here with some steel. The Ronnie comes down, so they don't have the too much to protect first. Hugger Mugger comes down to stop the key. Moon Cursor comes down. And they reap with Bonithy, and they get up to 4. Okay. I actually need to think about what to do here. I have 4 Shadows creatures out. So I can't let that live. They might be trying to bait me into too much to protect. I don't think so. We're just going to go Shadows here. Subtle Chain for Eddie. Love it. We'll take out Thundertoe as well. I like that. We'll Reap here. And I think we'll Reap with Hugger Mugger as well. We drew into a Avinda. Alright, here comes the Unfathomable. So this could still really hurt. There's Adult Swim. Ooh, which actually puts some of their steel back into their hand, which is nice. But we do get a key. We do have to pay 9 because of the Tingy Mangy. Alright, so now we're going Equidon here. So I can get the puzzling trinket back. So I think I'm going to do that. Trade the secrets is my only thing. So we're going to Grizzly Exchange here, but we're going to use it to damage the crab. And we'll put out Rumor Sower, Shrewd Investor. We will use Shrewd Investor here, and Scrap Scrounger. And then, do we use Pen Pal to fight here? Or Reap? While your opponent is haunted. So I'm drawing into a whole bunch of Mars and Shadows and trade the secrets, which will be useless. So my key cost is 9. I think we get rid of it while we can. With Manchego, we can also steal here, which is pretty good. They also have a Manchego that might be coming sometime, but we did just put 5 more cards on the top of their deck, so we'll see. Oh, I discarded a bunch of good stuff, though, on my side. When I did the Grizzly Exchange, I did discard 5 straight Shadows cards, including Ronnie, Chain Gang, and Merkins. Oofda. Not great, but it does give us a Manchego Lights Out Avinda play here, maybe? We're drawing into Trade Secrets, which actually is not bad that it's our last card, because then we could draw more Equidon after that. Okay, here comes Shadows. Because they could have redrew into more steel. They put back, I think, their Bonithine. Yep. So it gets the steel too. Manchego comes out again, and that's it. Okay, so in that case, I think we go Shadows. We go Manchego to get our stealing in. We fight with the Avinda here, and then we lights out the Manchego. Okay, she goes quickly back in the shadows. Hugger Mugger gets to steal one. Ronnie to steal one. And Manchego again. Back up to 6. So we go back in the shadows. Nerve Blast or Hugger Mugger. Make them discard Binate Rupture. Let's see. We will Merkins first. Top of their deck, we get Novo Dynamo. And we'll just read with Manchego. Okay, here comes the Unfathomable. I'm sure they have at least one Abyssal Sight. Well, they're only halfway through their deck. Okay, there it is. Fuguru, they destroy the Manchego. They get to take out probably the Mars first, or the Yandy Links actually would be better here, or the Trade Secrets. There's a couple good options for them. They do the Trade Secrets. Okay, so that means we go Mars here. We go Yandy Links, Mars first, Ember, damage, Reap, discard this. Ember, Reap. Alright, get up to check at 8. Take him off check again. Is that enough? We have another Mars first here. So we could potentially make him lose 2 more if the Yandy Link stays around. Thundertoe comes out. What's this going to take out here? Let's see, they have a Covetous Hema, potentially. They take out the Yandy Links and the Avinda. Illusions of Grandeur into Mars again, probably? Yep. Nope, and that's it. All right, we got it. Cool. On to Archon. All right, so we got a 3-1 in short adaptive. And I will be picking Exarch. Okay. So it's nothing fancy, but maybe we can put a whole bunch of creatures out. Shadows can be quite disruptive. There's a little bit of disruption in Unfathomable as well. And we're going to be going up against either Vayne or Mask Master. They both look really good in different ways. This one can do so much with all the capture pips, with the Reavers, Ambrosia Outposts, Golden Spiraling, a Reaver. That one's really cool. This one's pretty good too. I do think this 80 SAS one is probably better here. Ooh, Pax Soriana as well. I didn't even see that. That's nice. Yeah, both of those can be really strong. She goes for Mask Master. Okay, which is the other one. Okay, starting with a four Unfathomable isn't bad. I think we keep that. Let's see, what's our... We do have a lot of creature control, so yeah. They have a lot of speed here. One last job, double Ronnies, double Shricks, Clipping and Ideal. We start with a Seeker Needle, okay. We get a Brain Drain. Sedition Strix comes down. And Gargantuodon. No stealing. And Clipping and Ideal on that. That's not great. If we had an Ember, we could purge it. We will drain that brain. Let's see. What do we want to drain here? Wow, that is a tough one. Okay, we drew into a catch and release. Not very useful yet. They go into shadows as expected. We'll see Ronnie and Life for Life come down here. Let's see, how much recursion do they have? None. Okay, that's good. Oh, but they have the scoop up. Dang. Oh, yeah. But they had to use Life for Life. Okay, cool. So we go Saurian. We ostracize a Gargantodon. Put out a Ludo, Tricerian Legionary on the Ludo, and Ensure. Double Seeker Needle is super good. Alright, not2night goes into Mars. We have scoop up action going here and orbital bombardment, so it can probably scoop up the Ludo. Yep. And a Zyzok comes down. Okay. We want to put out a little bit more creatures here just in case the Pax Soriana comes out. We might have an awkward turn next turn depending on what happens here. Probably need to go into Unfathomable no matter what to get cards moving. And then we'll actually be through like 9/12 of our Unfathomable, which isn't bad as well. Alright, she goes Shadows, so that means Javinda's gone. With a double Seeker Needle, which is nice. What else does she have in Shadows? Hugger Mugger. And a Javinda of herself. So we go Unfathomable here. I think we start with Abyssal Sight. We can either get the Pax or the Mix here. I think we get the Pax. Then we catch and release. Then we Covetous Hema and Chosen One. And go from there. Let's see, I do have a decent amount of steel, so when that Odoac comes down, it'll be a little bit scary. So having the Ostracize will be nice for that. But they also have a lot of good Mars creatures that they had in their hand. I saw Mix, Kaipax, and something else. So I could see going either way here. I mean, they go Shadows, Hugger Mugger, Javinda. Oh, right, I don't know. Oh, yeah, some of this was discarded. So the Pax, Odoac, Zyzok were all discarded. I don't really want to go Saurian because I want to use my ostracize later, but they have a big Mars turn coming. We'll just put out the Tengi-Mangi. We just drew in the Miasma, which isn't great. But we get rid of more chains. We do have another Tengi-Mangi in the deck, but we don't have it on us. And we don't have a ton of great Ember control, honestly. Alright, going back into Shadows. So that be able to take out the Covetous Hema. Getting to check at 7. Merkins comes down, uh-oh, and gets a Ludo. That's not cool. Hitting Chosen One for another damage. And Life for Life, Hugger Mugger, could take out either one here. Takes out the Tengi-Mangi. So we'll go into Shadows too. Well, Miasma will actually take out our Chosen One and the Javinda. Get up to check. Say you can't forge because of the Miasma. But if she's got Ronnie or something, oh yeah, she's still got the mix. Okay, we can ostracize that. Here there should be a bunch of Mars. Mix, Kaipax, Collector Worm. Okay. So it would be nice to go use the Ronnie right away, but I think we really gotta get rid of this mix. So we'll do that. We'll ward the Octavian and then ostracize. We'll discard here. So we still stay on check. Ooh, Tertiate comes with Clipping and Ideal and Stomp. Okay, that's pretty good. If she does go back into Mars, then we're in a little bit of trouble. Goes into Saurian. Okay. Double six Semper, Stomp. I think she still has a Sedition Strix in hand. Tricerian Legionary. So still a lot of good stuff there. There's the first six Semper. Takes out the Tricerian Legionary. Okay. Stomping the Cornicin Octavia. Well, that's too bad. Reaping with Ludo. Strix comes down. Okay. So I think we need to go back into Saurian here. I think first we fight off Ludo, then we tertiate. And then we stomp. And I think we discard our Callipig and Ideal. So we do get up to check at 8 for now. We have a really nice Shadows turn coming up. Do they have any hand disruption? I think we saw the Vandalize already and the Merkins, but neither of those hit the hand anyway. Oh, we haven't seen the Vandalize yet. Okay, that was last game. Okay. not2night goes into Mars. Collector Worm Reaps, Key Abduction. Collector Worm Invasion Portal captures 2, but I still get a key barely. Alright, so we go Shadows here. Ronnie to steal 2. Chain Gang. Subtle Chain. Discard 6 Semper. Readies this. Steals another one. Shuffles back Subtle Chain. Finch Cloaks comes out, and a Vinda comes out. So that just evened up the playing field. And now she's got a big board to deal with as well. Now we're each 1 key and 4 Ember after that swing. And we have another really nice Shadow Churn lined up if it works out. I think she still has a bunch of creature control we haven't seen. Another Life for Life, more scoop ups. I think there's still a whole bunch. Yeah, so I would expect my lineup here to be messed up. So I don't think my next turn will be quite as good as hoping. Let's see, she's got 2 Ronnies, Mix is gone, 2 Strixes. One Last Job is really good. The Mix was purged. Okay, goes into Mars. So yeah, we'll probably see scoop ups or kabooms. Scoop up will hurt. Yeah, getting the chain gang hurts since I had both subtle chains in hand. Invasion Portal discards Ulik Megamouth. Just from the top. Okay. And Collector Worm. Oh, Collector Worm Archives Chain Gang. Well, that was the right call. question here is, do I play Speed Sigil? Is it in my best interest or not? I think it's still pretty good for me. We could also Maelstrom to put back the Ronnie into my deck. But no, I don't think so. I think we just keep reaping here. So we go Shadows, Speed Sigil first. We're doing it. Avinda. Think we fight off the Megamouth? I was actually thinking about fighting it off with Finchcloak so we keep all four, but no, I'm going to fight with Ronnie so then I get some Avinda value. Ooh, I discard her Ronnie. Big. It's big. And then choose subtle change. Discarded Miasma and Tricerian Legionary. Huge. And I get up to 11 Ember. Oh, that was a big play. Big turn. Hitting both Miasma and Ronnie with discards. Discarding half her hand. Whew. Hey, what's up, Atlantis? Nice to see you. Okay. not2night goes back into Mars. Scoop up. To take Avinda. Collector Worm archives as Finchcloak. Evasion Portal just discards the rest of her deck. So I get my second key. They're at check at 6, but I can stop them. So we're going to go Saurian here. Faust the Great. Rapier. Tricerian Legionary will come down, archive it. We'll ostracize the Collector Worm to get the check. Take her off a check. Discard the other ostracize. And go for check for the third key at 7 Ember. Let's see if that is enough. Okay, quick into Shadows. not2night did cycle. Javinda comes out ready. With the two Seeker Needles and the Javinda can do a lot of ping damage. Does she have any other ping damage in hand? Life for life doesn't really help. My probably has one last job in hand though. Is that enough? I don't think so. No, it's not. And we get, wow, we get a 2-0. Amazing. Okay. Good games to not2night. I think we just had all the right answers at the right time, and we had really lucky, really good discards. Okay. So we got a 1-3-1-3. Okay. And then tomorrow night we'll play against Quick Draw. Awesome. And that order will be Reversal, Short Adaptive, Archon. Okay. Cool. Well, I think that's about it. Actually, let me ping. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is a stream. Tomorrow night we should be back again to play against Quickdraw for our last match of the TKL, which is actually our second round match. We missed it last week. And TKL is just about wrapping up. Actually, let's go back into it real quick. We are... Yeah, 2 more matches here in the Hatch division. I'll play Quickdraw tomorrow, and then Quickdraw has Ian left, I believe, unless yeah, I don't think I saw that one come through yet. There's only 1 match left in the Serrano division, Tranding King versus Average Businessman. And that could affect who is in first place there. Could go either way, actually. In the Jalapeno division, we have 1 match left. Ultimo Fox versus Prison Collins and Zinc. Yeah, whatever. And that could also... I think Ultimo Fox has that one wrapped up, regardless what happens. And then Habanero division has 2 matches left. Matze versus Thaitium and Matze versus JT Russell. JT Russell in the lead at 4-1. So we're getting close to playoffs. Just a few more matches in each division. All right. So with that, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next time. But as always, forge responsibly. Thanks everybody. Have a good one. See ya.